to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, St. Vincent and the Grenadines are now ranked 20th in the world and 4th in the Americas netball region, according to a release by World Netball. These rankings are calculated based on matches played up to November 3rd, 2022. Jamaica is now 4th ranked in the world, Trinidad and Tobago 11th ranked, and Barbados at 14th in the world. In 2022, St. Vincent and the Grenadines had three major outings. Emerging champions of the 2022 ECCB OECS International Netball Series, which was held in Dominica in February, lost 3-0 to Barbados in an invitational mini-series in July, which was played in Barbados, and finished third at the America's Netball World Cup qualifiers in Jamaica from October 16th to 22nd, 2022. President of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Netball Association, Natasha Batiste, is pleased with the progress made and notes that St. Vincent and the Grenadines is the only Caribbean country in the top 4 teams to improve their rankings from the August 2022 World Netball release. Seroptimus International St. Vincent and the Grenadines welcomed 6 new members to the organization on October 31st and on November 8, 2022. Jane Farrell, Velda Gums, Naomi Laborde, Delore Mackenzie, Delves, Janelle O'Gara, and Nyasha Stapleton are all professional women who exhibit the values and ideals of the Seroptimus International Women Inspiring Action Transforming Lives. The new members were pinned and pledged their commitment to contribute to the activities and program of Seroptimus International SVG and Seroptimus Great Britain and Ireland. These primarily focus on enhancing the lives of women and girls facing many challenges within our communities. Still on the local scene, St. Vincent and the Grenadines and 81 other states formally endorsed the political declaration on strengthening the protection of civilians from the humanitarian consequences arising from the use of explosive weapons in populated areas. States, including representatives from international organizations, civic society, and survivors from war affected countries, gathered at Dublin Castle in Ireland on November 17th to 18th for this high level conference to adopt the declaration after it being finalized at the consultations held in Geneva, Switzerland on June 17, 2022. His Excellency Senior Lewis, non-resident ambassador to Ireland and High Commissioner of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, made a plenary statement on behalf of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and laid a flower at the memorial of the unknown civilian in Dublin Castle Gardens, in remembrance of all those who have died throughout the use of explosives. On to news in the region. The World Health Organization, the WHO, is working to compile an updated list of priority pathogens that can cause future outbreaks of pandemics, the UN agency announced on Monday. The WHO is convening over 300 scientists who will consider the evidence on over 25 virus families and bacteria, as well as disease X, which indicates an unknown pathogen that could cause a serious international epidemic. The process began on Friday and will guide global investment and research and development, especially in vaccines, tests, and treatments. Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland says while she is pleased that at least this year, for the first time, loss and damage have been placed on the agenda of the United Nations Climate Change Conference COP27, it is a critical issue that demands our urgent action, particularly for small and other vulnerable countries that are facing the impacts of climate change as we speak. She told the CMC that even as the COP27 ends on Friday, concurrently in the Caribbean, communities are struggling to cope with the tail end of the Atlantic hurricane season. She said that due to their small size, geographic makeup and location, level of development, and the limited capacity, these vulnerable countries tend to suffer the most as a result of climate change, including having to deal with the rising frequency and intensity of extreme weather. And finally, on the international scene, rescuers are battling dozens of aftershocks in Indonesia's West Java region as the search for earthquake survivors reaches its third day. West Java Governor Ridwan Kamil told the BBC that the region had experienced around 140 shocks since Monday's quake. At least 268 people, including many children, have died so far. Around 151 people remain missing and more than 1,000 are injured. Hundreds of responders have been sent to Cianjur, where the quake struck, but their efforts have been hampered by torn up roads and continuing tremors in the area. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WEFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.
Boy, that's where you're getting crushed on.